We are Autumn. We are Piipaash. We are the indigenous peoples of the Phoenix Valley. For countless generations, we have taken care of the land along the Gila and Salt Rivers, and the land has taken care of us. Our ancestors, the Huogam, engineered and created the most complex canal system in North America. We continued these traditional farming practices well into the 20th century. When the first Americans arrived in our territory, they marveled at our productivity and hospitality. William Emery, an engineering officer who surveyed the Gadsden Purchase boundary, wrote these words: "To us, it was a rare sight to be thrown into the midst of a large nation of what is called the wild Indian, surpassing many of the Christian nations in agriculture, little behind them in useful arts, and immeasurably before them in honesty and virtue." In 1849, thousands of weary American civilians traveled through our territory as they traveled to California in search of gold. The Autumn and Piipaash provided them protection, food, water, and pasture for their tired livestock. In 1859, the Gila River Reserve was established. The United States government allocated $10,000 worth of tools and supplies to the Autumn and Piipaash in gratitude for our assistance. In 1865, approximately 200 Autumn and Piipaash warriors enlisted in the 1st Arizona Volunteer Infantry, providing protection to all who lived here. By 1870, American settlers on the upper Gila River exhausted the river's water supply. Many Autumn and Piipaash villages downriver were unable to grow crops, and families went hungry. Some Autumn and Piipaash focused their farming efforts along their other water supply, the Salt River. However, American settlers began to claim land and water along the Salt River as well. With nowhere else to go, our leaders and some of our American allies advocated for additional lands to be placed in reserve status along the Salt River. Some Americans, however, advocated sending us to Indian Territory, now known as Oklahoma. On January 10, 1879, President Rutherford B. Hayes established the first Salt River Reserve by executive order. The original Salt River Reserve encompassed approximately 680,000 acres. The non-native residents of the valley strongly opposed the size of the Salt River Reserve and urged the president to amend the order. On June 14, 1879, President Hayes signed a new executive order, reducing the Salt River Reserve by approximately 633,000 acres. The land taken out of reserve status was quickly occupied and developed by non-native settlers. Today, the cities of Phoenix, Glendale, Tolleson, Paradise Valley, Scottsdale, Tempe, Mesa, Chandler, and Gilbert sit upon the land that was originally part of the Salt River Reserve. We commemorate this day and these historical events with mixed emotions. We mourn what we have lost, but we celebrate our continued existence. Our story does not end with failure or defeat. We have endured. We have adapted. Today, we are a strong, proud, and successful tribal nation.
We're still here.
We are still here.
We're still here.
We are still here.
We're still here.
Yachaichok, we are still here.
We're still here.
Fativilskit, we are still here.
Kapachihaichok, iya. We are still here.
We are Autumn. We are Piipaash. We are still here.